Hey guys, so this is going to be a really quick intro. I wanted to film this video very casual, nonchalant. I'm fixing actually to film a get ready with me video for work, so stay tuned for that. But I wanted to show you how I fixed my vanity drawer and the Malm makeup table. And thanks to you guys, we actually figured it out. Between Andres and I, we got it, and it is perfect. So I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys what we did, how we did it, you know, within reason. It's already done, so I can't show you physically how we did it, but I can show you kind of what we did and direct you to the right places to get things. So yeah, if you have a Malm vanity table from Ikea, this video is probably going to be for you because the drawer sucks on it and it doesn't pull all the way out, but I made it, or Andres made it pull all the way out, so stay tuned. Okay, so the first difference that you can see on the drawer is that it is flushed with the sides of the table. So you can see here it's flushed. If you look back on my updated makeup collection, you can see that it actually would indent about a half an inch or an inch. And so one of the ways that Andres fixed it made it be flush with the table, but it gave you more space in the actual drawer. So now it pulls out almost all the way. You'll be able to see here that my drawer is completely different. I pretty much remodeled the drawer to fit my needs now that I got rid of a bunch of stuff. I have actually a whole box over there full of makeup and nail polishes that I'm going to be putting on a blog sale, but I got rid of so much stuff, so I revamped it to fit my needs currently. So it does look a little bit different, but if you look back on my makeup collection video, I had the same container store containers in here, and you could see that the drawer would only pull out to about here. Like, I could barely get into the second drawer in this container here. And as you can see now, I can get all the way like this. My hand is going all the way back to the back, so you can see that you're only missing maybe about 2 inches of the drawer, but it definitely is, with these containers, big enough to still put stuff in the back drawer and not have an issue getting it whatsoever. So you can utilize the entire drawer, which is, to me, amazing. And actually, if you don't have the container store containers in it, you can get all the way to the back just with bigger things too. So now I'm able to fit 4 racks of lipstick tubes or lipstick holders, my nail polish stuff, lip glosses, tinted moisturizers, or not tinted moisturizers, tinted lip balms, all that kind of stuff, and lip glosses. So I am so super pleased. But then, like I said, you can see it's very easy for me to pull out with one hand. I haven't had any issues, but now it is almost flush with the actual drawer. You can see here it's flushed here, and there's just like literally maybe an eighth of an inch here that it hangs over. And before, it would go in, like I said, about another inch or so, maybe half an inch in, so it was actually indented, but it's still really easy to pull out. And we did not change the sliding mechanism. So what I mean by that is we actually went to Home Depot or Lowe's, I'm not sure, a hardware store, and bought different sliding mechanisms. This was the smallest mechanism that Andres could find, and it was too big. Like, the drawer would not fit in this by about a half an inch on each side. So, and it was the smallest one he could find. We actually called Ikea, and Ikea says that they buy their mechanisms from overseas, and the public does not have access to them. So I'm like, great, that sucks. So we tried this, it did not work, so I'm going to be returning them. This was like $15. So that's, I mean, the makeup drawer is already $150 on its own. So it's ridiculous that you have to buy things to fix it the way that it should be. It should just come normally. So I'm going to go ahead and link a video down below in the more info box where you guys suggested that I look, and it actually is a video showing how her husband fixed her Malm dressing table. And essentially what the video shows is this is the sliding track little thing that goes in the sliding mechanism. And like I said, I'm just going to give a brief overview. I'll actually link the video down below where they physically show you how to do it. But what they did was they screwed off the sliding mechanism. They took this ball thing out of the sliding mechanism and they cut it in half. So instead of 6 balls, you only have 3 balls. So that gives your drawer an extra 1.5 inches or so, just like that. She left her drawer like that. Now keep in mind, she does warn you of this, the more balls you cut off, I can't even say that having a straight face. But anyway, the more balls that you cut off, the more shaky your drawer will be. So I don't know if you can see, like, my drawer actually isn't too bad, but if you pull from one side of the drawer, it kind of pulls it, it can shake it a little bit. So what I do is I always just pull from the middle, and I never have any issues with it getting stuck or anything. Emmy can actually open the drawer also, and it's perfectly fine. So just be aware of that. The more balls you cut off, the less stable the drawer is going to be. But what Andres did was he cut this in half, and I think he just used like a little handsaw, sawed it in half, and he used 3 for one side and 3 for the other. So now we have an extra one in case, I told him, I said, don't mess it up because I don't want to have to buy another vanity table. So we kept one just in case we need it for the future. But definitely you can cut each one and dispose of the rest because it works perfectly. You don't have any problems. But we kept this one, so he cut 1 and 1, and like I said, that gave the drawer an extra 1.5 inches or so. And then what he did, I'm going to actually get underneath and hopefully I can show you. Hopefully it's not too dark, but this is the sliding mechanism that I'm talking about. So you can actually unscrew this, and the little balls go right here. In fact, these are the 3 little balls right there. And he cut it, and then when you slide the drawer out, you see the balls move. Well, before, the drawer stopped about there because the balls right here went all the way back. You see that black space? They went all the way back. So that's why the drawer wouldn't open. So now the drawer opens that much more. So what else that he did, you see these 2 holes right here. That's what the Malm table comes. They come with 2 of the screw, what are these called? Like screw inserts, screw holes, whatever. It comes with 2 of those automatically. He created another one about 1/2 inch to 1 inch up further, so that it's right here actually. So what is that, like 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, so that he could actually move the mechanism up himself, and that's what makes the drawer flushed with the edge there. So just used a drill bit, I think is what it's called, drilled in another screw hole here, move the mechanism up. So now instead of utilizing this hole, which is the hole that I was utilizing before, I'm utilizing this new hole, so it gives it another 1/2 inch. So total, I gained about 2 inches, and the 2 inches that I gained was perfect in order to scoot this up high enough to where I can access the entire drawer and not have any issues. Also, one more thing I wanted to mention. Yes, I am upside down on the floor just for you guys because I love you so much. We have these mounted to the wall on beams. I have one on each side. So these brackets come with the Ikea Malm Vanity table, and if you mount it to beams in the wall, you won't have your makeup table tipping over, because that was a concern because I do have a lot of products in the table. So Andres was like, there's no way we could not have it screwed to beams, because if it was out extended all the way like this, it would actually tip over from the drawer being so heavy. So that definitely helps. I haven't had any issues with it tipping or anything like that. And as you can see, it still has plenty of room. Now you could, if you even wanted more access to your drawer, you could definitely move the screws a little bit further, but the more that you move this sliding mechanism, the further out that your drawer is actually going to stick. So, I mean, if that doesn't bother you, hey, go for it. But if that bothers me, I do not want my drawer to stick out that far. So I just opted for him to do it to where it was flush with the actual table. So yeah, like I said, I'm super happy with it. I'm super grateful that we finally figured it out and that I'm able to utilize the entire back drawer, because now I can actually spread out my lip glosses and everything the way that I wanted to. I could put my extra lipstick holders and I'm not having any issues whatsoever. So I hope that you guys found this video helpful. Like I said, check out that other video down below that I will have linked for you for the actual hardware pieces of it. They tell you step by step how to do it. It's super simple. Let me know in the comments down below if this was helpful to you guys. Don't forget to recommend it to other gurus who are curious about the Malm Vanity table, because I have noticed this has quickly become a very, very popular vanity table for beauty gurus on YouTube to have, and just, you know, the community in general. So I hope that it was helpful to some of you. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!